Have you ever noticed your cat stretching the exact moment they see you and thought it was just a random, cute habit? What if I told you that simple stretch might be one of the most personal, emotional signals your cat can give you, and most owners completely miss it? Because here's the truth, it was never about their muscles. That stretch is about you. And once you understand what's really happening in that moment, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. Let's start with something almost no one questions. Your cat isn't stretching because they're stiff. Think about it. If it was just about loosening their body, why do they wait until you walk into the room? Why not stretch 5 minutes earlier, when they were alone? That timing isn't random. It's intentional. Your cat sees you, and something in their brain switches on. Now, that stretch is what behavior experts call a social signal. It's triggered by your presence, not by physical need. And here's what makes it powerful. They don't do it for everyone. If your cat stretches when they see you, but ignores someone else in the house, that's not coincidence. That's preference. That's your cat saying, without words, "You matter to me." And most people? They glance at it, maybe smile, and walk away. But in that moment, your cat was actually reaching out, trying to connect. And if you miss it, over and over again, they slowly stop trying. We'll get into that later, because what happens when a cat gives up on communicating might surprise you. Now, here's something even deeper. This behavior wasn't even meant to exist. Wild cats don't do this. They don't stretch in front of each other like that. They don't perform these little hello rituals, because they never needed to. But domestic cats, they evolved differently. Living alongside humans changed them. Over thousands of years, they started developing behaviors designed just for us. Not for survival, not for hunting, for bonding. That soft meow your cat uses with you, that's not for other cats. The slow blink they give you, that's not random. And this stretch, same thing. It's part of a language your cat built just to communicate with you. Think about that for a second. Your cat didn't just learn to live with humans, they changed to reach us better. So when your cat stretches in front of you, they're not just moving their body, they're speaking your language. And that makes it incredibly personal. If you're starting to see your cat differently right now, take a second to like and subscribe. Because the more you understand these signals, the stronger your bond becomes. And honestly, most people never learn this. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Your cat might actually be marking you while they stretch. Sounds strange, but stay with me. Cats have scent glands in places you wouldn't expect, including their paw pads. So when your cat stretches, especially when they press their paws into the floor, the couch, or near you, they're releasing pheromones, invisible signals. You can't see them, you can't smell them, but to your cat, they're leaving a message. This is mine. And no, not in a possessive or aggressive way. This is comfort. This is safety. This is belonging. When your cat stretches near you, or right at your feet, they're blending their scent with your space. You become part of their world, their territory in the most emotional sense. It's like they're signing their name on the moment you share together. And here's the part that hits deeper than most people expect. They don't do this with just anyone. They choose where to leave that invisible signature. And if it's around you, you're not just the human who feeds them. You're their safe place. Now, have you ever noticed your cat stretching more for you than for someone else? Maybe they walk right past another person, but the second you sit down, they stretch right in front of you. That's not random either. Cats are incredibly selective. They don't spread their attention equally. They rank people in their own quiet way. And the person they feel closest to gets more of everything. More eye contact, more slow blinks, more attention. And yes, more of these stretches. So if your cat does this for you, you're not just someone they like, you're their person. But here's the flip side. If your cat doesn't do this for you, but does it for someone else, it doesn't mean they don't like you. It means the bond just isn't there yet. Cats don't give that level of connection easily. It takes time, consistency, calm energy. They have to feel safe enough to let their guard down. Because that stretch, it's actually a vulnerable moment. And that brings us to something most people completely overlook. The stretch your cat does when you wake up. Have you ever opened your eyes and seen your cat already there, stretching beside you, almost like they were waiting? That's because they were. Cats are naturally more active at dawn. While you were asleep, they were awake, moving, watching, listening. They could have stretched at any point during the night, but they didn't. They waited. For you, that moment when you wake up is their moment too. That stretch becomes a ritual, a quiet, good morning, a reset. You're back, we're together again. And there's something even deeper hiding inside that behavior. Protection. While you sleep, your cat is in a semi-alert state, even when they look relaxed. Part of them is always aware, watching the environment. So when you wake up and they stretch, it's like they're finally letting go, letting their guard down. We made it through the night. That's not just routine, that's trust. That's bonding on a level most people never realize. And the most important one is coming up, because this next behavior, you've definitely experienced it, but you probably misunderstood it completely. Why your cat stretches right in your path, right when you're busy, right when you're walking somewhere. Suddenly, there they are, in the middle of the hallway, the doorway, exactly where you need to step, stretching, blocking you, and forcing you to stop. This isn't bad timing, this is strategy. Your cat knows your patterns, they know where you walk, and they choose that exact spot on purpose. Because they want one thing, your attention, but not in a needy way, in a confident way. I know you're going somewhere, but I matter more. And the funny part? They're usually right. You stop, you look down, maybe you smile, maybe you say something. And just like that, they got what they wanted. A moment where your world paused and focused on them. If your cat does this, comment yes. If you've ever almost tripped over your cat because of this, type 1. And if you're starting to realize your cat might be more intentional than you thought, drop her, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Now, here's the part most people don't want to hear. What if your cat never stretches when they see you? What if you've been listening to all of this and thinking, mine doesn't do that at all? Don't panic. This doesn't mean your cat doesn't love you, but it does mean something important, and it usually comes down to two things. Either your cat doesn't feel fully safe yet, or they've learned that reaching out doesn't work. Remember earlier? This behavior only continues if it gets a response. If your cat tried to connect with you and you walked past again and again, they learned something. That signal doesn't matter here, so they stopped using it. But here's the good news. You can change that. Start noticing the small things, the quiet signals. When your cat stretches, pause, look at them, acknowledge it. A soft word, a gentle blink, a moment of connection. You're teaching them, I see you. And for a cat, that means everything. Because at the end of the day, your cat isn't just living with you, they're trying to bond with you in their own silent language. And every stretch, every small movement is a piece of that conversation. Ignore it, and the connection slowly fades. But respond to it, and you build something deeper than most people ever experience with their pets. Because to your cat, that stretch was never just a stretch, it was, I trust you,